Hello, Martin here with your questions. Yeah, it's dogtastic today. Can I have a, yeah, come here. Say hi, Crumpet. Doesn't know much about questions, doesn't know much about property, but it's very cute, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, this is Crumpet the dog. So we might do the questions with Crumpet. That'd be a bit distracting to do it with Crumpet. Ugh. I have to let you in on a secret. This week, I took Waffle, who's my other Labradoodle, who's down there. There's Waffle. Hello. I don't know why the dogs are here this morning, but they decided to just pop in and say hello. Anyway, yes, so took Waffle on a shoot with me. Yes, she came to, where did we go? We were in Swansea. And Waffle, the Labradoodle, appears in the show. You can imagine there's lots of dog puns. Anyway, la-di-da. Anyway, yeah, this is my Ask Martin Anything. Yeah, make sure you like this. Subscribe to the channel. And what do you want to do, Crumpet? To push the bell. Push the thing. Yes, push the thing that makes people dingling. So I discovered something quite interesting, that you, if you don't push the dingling thing, as in make a thing to say, you know, the bell thing, if you don't do that, even if you're a subscriber, you don't necessarily get to know when I post videos. What's that all about? You subscribe, you want to hear when I'm doing the videos. Apparently it's a YouTube thing, and it's like, because, I don't know, something to do with making money from YouTube. Oh, well, whatever. I don't understand it, do you? No. So anyway, yes, don't forget you can ask Martin Monday. It's on a hashtag Ask Martin Monday on @TV Martin Roberts. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted because I've got a dog like that. Anyway, la-di-da, let's ask the first question. And we'll ditch the dog in a sec, shall we? Well, maybe not, I don't care. What's the strangest thing you've seen in an auction property? What was it? Well, I have to say the weirdest thing was a rabbit hutch in the kitchen, right by the side of the kitchen cabinets. Right by the cooker, actually, which is either a very bad thing for Thumper, or it was just close to the family. So anyway, strangest thing, yeah, rabbit hutch, that wasn't brilliant. Glanda e ap Cymru, I'm not quite sure what that means, but however you are, welcome. What is the most disappointing makeover on Homes Under the Hammer, and who selects the music for the show? Should definitely release a Now That's What I Call Homes Under the Hammer CD. I would so love to do that. Oh my golly gosh, we should, you know, there's so many little ancillary things we just suggest every now and again, nothing happens. Disappointing makeover. Well, I suppose the makeover where somebody did the least was actually a flat in Northern Ireland. Well, this guy bought this flat, and all he did when we went back was he had changed the toilet seat. That was it. Total expenditure $14.99. So that wasn't exactly a massive makeover, was it? You know, I mean, obviously we give people as long as we can to try and finish off their jobs, but sometimes we have to, you know, go back when they haven't finished, and it's always a bit of a Morning Saviour. Hello, Roy. It's very sweet. How do you know she's a witch? Clearly. She weighs the same as a duck. That would mean nothing to you unless you're into Monty Python and Holy Grail. Line of Duty. Oh my gosh. So I wasn't at all into Line of Duty. Missed it all. Heard all about the hype, and I thought, you know, what is this all about? So I started watching it from series 1. It's pretty insane, right? You're probably thinking, what? Get with the party. I'm so late to this particular party. But at least I've got there in the end with my bottle of Prosecco. Yes, it's pretty cool. I don't know if it gets any better as you go through. I'm only on series 1. A bit gruesome, wasn't it? Bits of it, a bit of kind of his finger getting chopped off. Yuck! Question number 3, Roy. 3 for 1. Buy one, get one free. Is there one show you really want to take part in? Well, you know, quite like to do Strictly. Yeah, keep plodding away at that, don't we? Yes. Hello, I'm Matthew. Just on a different planet, aren't you? I love your questions. Hi, Martin. You're asked by a Serbian warlord to present a special edition of Homes Under the Hammer from his home in Belgrade. He can't offer cash as he's being watched by the CIA. Which gift would you choose instead? A solid gold AK-47, a young Andean condor, or a Tamagotchi? I think it's one of those things where you have a pet. Yes, a pet that's not real. I know. What's the thing? What's the point? But anyway, a little sort of thing, and you kind of, you have to feed it and take it for walks. And I know it's crazy, right? Dogs are waiting for their walks this morning, actually. I'd probably go for the solid gold AK-47 and then melt it down, make it something less aggressive. Thank you for the question. Do you want to go, Crumpet? Good enough. Bye-bye, Crumpet. She'll be back by popular demand. Nick Rook. Hi, Nick. do any Homes and the Hammer presenters have any input to which properties you use for the show? Not really. It's all sorted out via the auctions and the team, so we don't really have a lot to do with it. Okay, Wendy Clark, corned beef or spam? No, right, okay. Much as I like the Monty Python references to spam, I don't like the actual thing. Corned beef, not cold, but here's a revelation. Used to have, come back. Used to have this stuff at school. I never knew what it was. And it was like this red kind of meaty stuff that I absolutely loved. Then I discovered it's actually fried corned beef. If you heat corned beef up, it totally changes how it is, and it's actually very nice. So I'm on the corned beef one. Wendy, thank you. Hope you're well. Steve Gale, hi Steve. I've enjoyed watching Homes Under the Hammer for years. As a tradesman myself, I'm interested to see people's ideas. The question which I have is, which single property generated the biggest profit? And if you can remember which series that would be. Oh, blimey. Well, I guess the London properties tend to, in actual currency terms, generate the most profit, because obviously the prices are, you're dealing with such higher prices, right? So I think there was one that somebody paid about 500 grand for, and it sold for 980,000 or something, and he didn't put very much. Yeah, he did quite a lot of work, but it was huge. It was £250,000 worth of profit. I seem to remember the biggest one we've ever done was about £300,000 profit, which is like, better than a slap in the fist with a wet kipper. Slap in the face with a wet cap. That thing. 2 more questions. Here we go. Right, this one is from Bethan G. What's your favourite Spandau Ballet song? Well, I think it probably has to be True, only because dancing at the school disco, kind of smooching at the end. Gold, liked it, just heard a bit too much of it at the Olympics, so it was like Gold. Actually, I had a horrible experience yesterday, wasn't the whole scheme of things, but I was listening to the radio and Mr. Blue Sky came on, which I is just an important part of my growing up childhood. Mr. Blue Sky, Out of the Blue, the album, Hello, amazing. And I actually turned it down because I think I've heard it too many times. I can't believe it. It's generally regarded as one of the best warm-up and sort of motivational songs. I think they did a survey where they asked performers which song they liked the best to get them going before they would go on stage, and a lot of them played Mr. Blue Sky. But I was like, I think it's because it was in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and I just seem to have heard it too many times now. It's like, oof, what a shame. Final question from Holly for this first part of this little bit. Hi Holly, what's the best part of presenting Homes Under the Hammer? You know what, it's hearing the stories of inspiration, meeting people who have been inspired to take part in the show, and do it as a result of seeing the show and actually sort of starting on their route to property independence or financial freedom through property, which is actually one of the things that inspired me to start my property training courses. Crumpet's back. Crumpet's back to say hi. There you go. Yeah, to hear we've inspired people is always really good. So that is it for this first part. We're going to leave it a few days and we'll be back with more. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you also set the alert on your subscription, otherwise you won't know when I actually post these things. It was a horrible discovery I've just made. And make sure you send me your questions on a Monday, #AskMartinMonday on my Twitter, which is @TVMartinRoberts. Have a good few days and we'll be back. Yes, meanwhile I'm going to take the dogs for a walk, aren't we?